welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. This is just a quick reading today, just to check in, see how you are, and I will do a longer one a little bit later. So if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all those that are putting comments on, liking my posts and things. You are in with a chance of winning a free reading at the end of the month, so I will be announcing that very soon. So there's 3 people that will get chosen for a free reading. Okay, let's get into this. So I've got the Dreaming, of course I've got the Dreaming Oracle cards because I just can't help myself. So let's see what energy we have for you today. What do we have in your life at this time? Oh, actually, let me do that again because I did it the wrong way around. I did it upside down. Okay, we have personal protection and spirit. So this could be you feeling like you need to protect your energy. Maybe you've been in a bit of a conflict with somebody recently, or you just feel that something you're doing, that's what I'm getting. Something that you're doing could cause somebody to get prickly around you. And you may need to get prickly yourself in order to protect yourself. And Spirit wants you to know you are protected in this particular scenario, in this particular situation that you're in, okay? So there's an energy here of you feeling, you might be feeling like you have to defend yourself in a particular situation. And you know, it's almost like you're about to comment on something or you're about to say something and you just know someone is going to flare up over that and maybe try and attack you or cause something. And you need to know you are protected in this because it feels like it's very important what it is that you need to get off your chest, what you need to say. So let's get into the runes and see what we have for you on there. We have daggers. So yeah, this is something that has been illuminated. It's like illusion's been broken here. This may have been a long time coming, but with daggers, time is the illusion. So it's almost like it doesn't matter how long it's taken for this to come out, you know it needs to come out. So this could be a conversation that you want to have with somebody, and an incident could have happened like years ago or any kind of time ago, but it's been stuck on you and you are moving through your personal growth right now. You're on your spiritual journey and you're kind of like, if I don't do this now, I'm never going to do it. And I feel like it's really holding me back. So, you know, you need to discern what is the right timing for you on that, but you know there's going to be some backlash to it. And Isa. So this is always observing yourself, being in the present moment. So use the rule of 3 that I give to everybody, which is that pause, observe and respond. It stops you from going straight in for the react, okay? Just use that pause button just to observe, how do I feel about this? What do I think about this? You know, take your time. Because this is about building the relationship with yourself. It's about ultimately trusting yourself to know what you need to do in order to move forward on this beautiful journey that is about to be laid out for you. Now, the numbers 44 or 444 might be important to you at this time as well. Okay, let's get into the tarot then and see what this is all about. So what is it that you need protection from at this time? Or protection around, I don't want to say from, it makes it sound like someone's going to come out at you with a, I don't know, sledgehammer or something. It's not always like that. It's more just, you know that something that needs to be said, that because it's your truth, might cause some prickly effects with those around you. But you know it needs to be, illuminated. So what is this that is being illuminated at this time? Okay, we have the King of Wands and the 7 of Cups. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So I always see the King of Wands. I mean, especially on this deck, like he looks like he really loves himself. The lions on here kind of represent sexual energy. So there's a lot with the King of Wands about sexual energy. And that kind of, I think it's come out in the cards before, in the archetype cards, like that Don Juan kind of energy. So this could be about a way of being. So perhaps if you are a very attractive person and you have a lot of attention of people, this could be about the opportunities that you have, the choices that you have. Perhaps you have a lot of offers at this time. It's interesting because daggers and the 7 of Cups align with that energy of illusion and breaking through illusion. And I feel like for many of you, you've kind of seen through some illusion here where I feel somebody that's very sick of being seen on a surface level. Like, people only really see your attractiveness on the physical. They're not really looking deeper into you, or you feel that people aren't giving you as much credit for the deeper levels of you, and you're trying to reach those deeper levels. That's why you are working on this personal journey of building that relationship with yourself. You're starting to align your head and your heart, where I feel like before you've kind of just gone with these people that have shown you interest or affection through your physical appearance, but now you're reviewing your options here and seeing through the illusion. You're starting to see that, and it's almost like you want to have this conversation with somebody around this. Perhaps you want to say to them, like, what do you actually like about me, or put somebody on the spot or something like that. And it feels like there could be a need to protect yourself around how they're going to come at you with that, back at you. You know, is it going to be a bit prickly having this conversation? It's interesting. We've got the Five of Swords I just saw there as well, which again is that kind of like illusion. There's a lot of illusion around you at this time, especially because I feel like you do have a lot of options. You have a lot of opportunities. Okay. But the challenge here for you is you want something on a deeper level that is more peaceful, that brings you harmony. And at the moment, I don't think you feel like you've been in those kind of relationships that bring you harmony and peace. It's like a solidarity kind of, you know, you want something on a deeper level, whereas before you haven't really had that. I sense somebody, especially if you're the masculine here watching this, I feel like you are dropping into more of your emotional intelligence, and you're starting to ask other people to align with that are in your life. So this could be a partner that you're with currently. If you're the feminine here, this could be about you wanting the masculine here around you to open up emotionally and to discuss something about their options and the things that are going on. It's like you want to be chosen if you're the feminine here. If you're the masculine here, it's about you kind of assessing the options that you've got and wanting to kind of open up to your emotional way forward, you know, how you're feeling emotionally. That's interesting. We've got the sun on the bottom as well. So you're manifesting this for yourself, and there's something happened that's really sparked you into thinking about this at this time. And you want to ask the people around you more questions about you, about how do they feel about you, what do they think about you, on a deeper level than just the surface level, you know? Not like, I don't want you to tell me that I've got lovely eyes or a lovely smile. I want you to tell me what it is about my personality that attracts you, that interests you. We've got the Chariot and the Five of Pentacles. So there's an energy of, I'm sensing as well, somebody that wants to, you want to move forward here, but there's something lacking. You feel like there's something lacking as to why you can't do that. Let's see what that lack is all about. What is it that you feel you're lacking at this time? Is it you're lacking at this time? So this is why I'm late for everything, because I end up doing these readings and I'm meant to do them just for a short period of time, and then I end up doing them for a lot longer. Dear me. Okay. What is this lack? Let's have a look. I'm going to pick the... Okay, so the lack is about being able to come forward with the truth. Feeling like you can actually speak truthfully or logically. And I feel like that's possibly because in the past you've been shut down for doing that, or it hasn't been received very well. And that's what this personal protection is. You are perceiving the situation as someone's going to attack you, someone's going to be defensive about this if you come forward and ask these questions that you want to ask. But I'm definitely sensing somebody that wants to ask some questions here, and rightly so. You know, what's wrong with asking those questions? Because you've been stuck in this crossroads for some time now. You've been stuck in this position of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know which direction to take. You're feeling really sort of held back by this. So what does Spirit want you to know in this situation? What do you need to do? What do you need to do in this situation? Okay, I'm going to pick one out again. Okay, Four of Wands. This is about creating something that you can celebrate. So this is actually about building a stable foundation. I feel like this is you asking somebody for their commitment here. And I feel like that's what this is about, is you needing to know whether somebody is willing to commit to you or not. Whether they're willing to build this house with you, whether they're willing to collaborate with you, maybe in a business sense as well. There is a need for that to be expressed at this time, and that's what Spirit is guiding you. This is your advice as to what to do about this. Make it known what your needs are and what you want. What happens when you do that? There's definitely this sense of completely breaking through any illusions. So we've got the Five of Wands, and that's in the reverse position. So when you do that, it's going to, I'm going to have to get more clarity on that, because it feels like it's, yeah. I feel like someone is struggling with communicating, and whenever you try to, there's some kind of defensiveness, or it doesn't come out right, or you're not actually saying what you really want to say. And in the past, that's created some kind of like conflict and just a challenge, basically. But now you're coming out of that challenge and you're starting to open up about your heart, open up about how you're feeling. And it's almost like placing you in a vulnerable place. It does feel vulnerable to do that. But it is time for bringing that clarity forward. There is a need for some sort of message to be expressed. Whoa! All right, guys. God. Just saw the Queen of Wands on there. And the Wheel of Fortune. You're taking a gamble on something here. You're taking a gamble on it because it feels like the right thing to do. It's within your energy. This is your intuition telling you, guiding you, and it's helping you to repair that relationship with yourself, which in turn will help you to repair relationships altogether. There's a need to express something here. Express something and ask the questions about how somebody feels about you. This is what you wanted to do. This is what you need to know. But there's also that time of that pause, observe, and then respond. Give this person time to actually open up and express how they feel, because you've asked them. And then you can respond in your way from an emotional level, I feel. Because in the past it's felt very cloak and daggers, and there's been some kind of like bitterness and pain of things that have ended or had to end. So let's get a final outcome on this. Because there is fear around, it's almost like a fear around if you express this. It could be a friendship. So if you express this, you could lose everything, is what you're feeling. But at the same time, something is calling you to express this. It's not going away. You have to do this. But there's also questions you have. You want to know certain things. And I don't feel you're being asked the questions that you would like to be asked. So you've got to kind of put the questions to somebody else. The Star, wish fulfillment. What you're looking for is going to manifest in your life. Understand that. And recognise and realise that it is happening, okay? But there is a need for this communication, for this opening up, for this realisation. I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If that resonates with you and you would like to book a personalised reading, please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. Yeah, and I will look forward to seeing you all a little bit later. Have a blessed day.